Hello, and welcome back to Speak English Daily.
Hi, everyone. We are very happy to see you here today.
Hey, everyone. Today we're talking about something every human being experiences, but nobody enjoys. Embarrassing moments.
Oh no, I already feel uncomfortable and we haven't even started yet.
See? That's the thing. Even hearing the topic makes people remember their worst moments immediately. Your brain keeps those memories locked away for years like little emotional jump scares.
It's true. You can be having a peaceful day, drinking coffee, minding your business, and suddenly your brain goes, "Hey, remember that humiliating thing you did in 2017?
And then your whole body reacts again. Your face gets hot, you cringe, you want to disappear into another dimension.
Especially at night. Embarrassing memories become 10 times stronger at night for some reason.
Yes, why does that happen? You're trying to sleep peacefully and suddenly you remember waving at someone who wasn't waving at you.
That one is brutal.
It happened to me last month.
No way.
I was walking through a shopping mall and I saw this woman smiling at me from far away. So I smiled back really confidently and waved like we were old friends.
Oh no.
She walked right past me.
Painful.
She wasn't looking at me, she was looking at someone behind me.
That's one of those moments where your soul leaves your body for a few seconds.
I still couldn't stop thinking about it afterward. I changed the way I walked. Suddenly, I became interested in the floor tiles. I didn't know where to look.
The recovery attempt is always the funniest part. Humans try to act natural after something awkward happens, but we become even stranger.
Completely. And embarrassing moments are usually tiny things. They're not even serious.
Right. Nobody died, nothing exploded, but emotionally it feels catastrophic.
Like forgetting someone's name during a conversation.
Especially when they remember your name perfectly.
That happened to me at a birthday dinner once. A woman hugged me and said, "Anna, it's been so long." And I immediately realized I had no idea who she was.
That panic is so real.
My brain started searching for information like an old computer. I was smiling outside, but internally I was fighting for survival.
Did you figure it out?
40 minutes later.
40 minutes?
I spent almost an hour calling her things like girl, you, and my friend because I was too embarrassed to ask her name.
Honestly, that's impressive dedication.
And public embarrassment is even worse, like tripping in front of people.
The first thing everybody does after tripping is look around to see who witnessed it.
Nobody checks if they're injured first. Pride comes before physical health.
Human psychology is fascinating.
So today, we're going to help you talk about embarrassing moments naturally in English, not in a textbook way. Real reactions, real emotions, real storytelling.
Because native speakers don't just say, "I felt embarrassed." They describe the whole emotional experience.
The awkward silence, the panic, the cringe, the moment you wanted the ground to swallow you whole.
And honestly, those stories become the funniest memories later, even if they feel humiliating in the moment.
Speaking of humiliating moments, I think it's finally time for me to tell you about the cafe incident.
The way you said that sounded traumatic.
Because it was traumatic. I'm still emotionally recovering.
I've been waiting for this story since you mentioned it earlier.
So, basically, this happened on a Sunday morning. I went to this small cafe near my apartment. It was crowded, people were working on laptops, someone was reading a book in the corner, and there was soft music playing. The atmosphere felt peaceful.
I already know peace never lasts in these stories.
Never. Peace is temporary.
Continue.
At first, everything was normal. I ordered my coffee, found a table near the window, and started checking messages on my phone. Then suddenly, I looked up and saw someone walk into the cafe.
Here we go.
And this person looked exactly like my friend Sophie.
Dangerous sentence.
Same hairstyle, same coat, same glasses. Even the way she walked looked similar.
Your brain had already decided.
Completely. There was no doubt in my mind. I got excited because I hadn't seen her in weeks.
That confidence always makes the embarrassment worse later.
So true. If I had been calm, maybe I could have survived. But no, I went fully enthusiastic.
Oh no.
I smiled really big. I lifted my hand high in the air and said, "Sophie, hey!"
Loudly?
Mike, the entire cafe heard me.
I'm uncomfortable already.
And the woman stopped walking.
Of course she did.
She looked directly at me with the most confused expression I've ever seen in my life.
That slow realization must have hurt.
It was horrible because my brain still needed a few seconds to process reality. I kept smiling at first.
Your mind was still fighting for the fantasy.
Yes, internally, my brain was like, no, this is Sophie. Something is just slightly different today.
Human denial is powerful.
Then suddenly, it hit me.
The moment.
It wasn't Sophie.
There it is.
Different eyes, different voice, different human being.
Catastrophic discovery.
I froze.
That silence after realizing the truth feels endless.
It felt like the cafe became quiet for 10 full years. I could hear cups moving. I could hear someone typing on their keyboard. I became aware of every sound in the universe.
Meanwhile, your soul was leaving your body.
Slowly, very slowly.
What did the woman do?
She just stared at me and said, "Sorry, I think you have the wrong person."
That's polite, honestly.
Too polite. Somehow kindness makes it worse.
True. If she had laughed, maybe the tension would break.
But she looked genuinely uncomfortable, which made me even more embarrassed because now I had embarrassed her too.
Second-hand embarrassment is brutal.
And this is where the story gets worse.
There's more?
Oh, there's more.
Incredible.
I looked around after it happened.
Never look around.
I know that now.
The audience reveal is always devastating.
3 people were watching. One guy looked entertained, a woman near the counter looked sympathetic, and another girl immediately looked down at her laptop, trying not to laugh.
That laptop girl definitely told somebody about this later.
100%. I probably became part of someone else's dinner conversation.
You won't believe what I saw at the cafe today.
And I didn't know what to do. My body stopped functioning normally. I attempted this weird half-laugh.
Dangerous choice.
Then I pointed at my phone for no reason.
Why?
I don't know.
Humans become so strange under pressure.
I muttered something like, "Wow, similar jacket," which made absolutely no sense because our jackets weren't even similar.
Your brain was generating emergency dialogue.
Terrible emergency dialogue.
Did you stay in the cafe afterward?
I tried to. I really tried to act mature and continue drinking my coffee.
Respect?
But my hands were shaking from embarrassment. I picked up my cup too fast and almost spilled coffee on myself.
Your body rejected the situation completely.
After 2 minutes, I gave up. I packed my things and left while avoiding eye contact with every living creature in that building.
Honestly, the emotional damage alone deserved a recovery vacation.
You know what the worst part is? That memory still attacks me randomly.
While you're trying to enjoy your life peacefully?
Yes, I could be cooking dinner or folding laundry, and suddenly my brain says, "Remember when you publicly greeted a stranger with full confidence?"
Embarrassing memories are strangely immortal.
They really are. And native speakers have so many dramatic ways to describe that feeling.
Which honestly makes conversations more fun and emotional.
For example, after the cafe incident, I remember texting my friend, I wanted the ground to swallow me.
That expression is so visual.
It means you felt so embarrassed that you wished you could disappear completely.
Like your body physically cannot remain in the situation anymore.
Right, it's emotional panic mixed with shame.
And people use it all the time after awkward social moments.
Another really common one is I died inside.
I love how dramatic English becomes during embarrassment.
Seriously, nobody actually dies, but emotionally, complete destruction.
You can use it for tiny moments, too.
Like if somebody says your age out loud in front of everyone.
Or when your phone suddenly starts playing music loudly in a quiet room.
Oh, I would die inside.
See, native speakers use that expression naturally in casual conversation.
And another important phrase is, that was so awkward.
Short, simple, very natural.
Sometimes learners only use the word embarrassed, but native speakers often describe the atmosphere too.
That's true. Awkwardness is usually shared between people.
Like when two people accidentally start walking in the same direction 3 times.
Horrible experience.
Tiny moment, massive emotional damage.
How would you say this naturally? Imagine you accidentally called your teacher mom in class.
Oh no, I'd probably say, I wanted to disappear after that, or that was so awkward.
Both sound natural.
And notice how emotional the language feels. Native speakers don't always explain logically. We explain emotionally.
That's a really important point for fluency.
Because real conversations are emotional. They're messy. People exaggerate, people react dramatically.
Especially during embarrassing situations.
Here's another useful expression. I made a fool of myself.
That one hurts.
It means you behaved in a silly or embarrassing way and now you regret it.
I've definitely said that after trying to tell a joke that completely failed.
Failed jokes are painful because there's usually a silence afterward.
The silence is the real villain.
How would you say this naturally? Imagine you trip when entering a room and everybody turns to look at you.
I'd say, great, I just made a fool of myself.
Perfect.
Or maybe, I handled that terribly.
Also natural.
Here's another expression I hear all the time. I laughed it off.
That one is really useful because sometimes people try to survive embarrassment by pretending it doesn't affect them.
Even though internally they're suffering.
Deeply suffering.
But externally they're smiling like everything is fine.
Like, haha, wow, look at me being a normal human.
Meanwhile, your brain is collapsing.
How would you say this naturally? Imagine you accidentally send a voice message to the wrong person.
Maybe I was so embarrassed, but I just laughed it off.
That sounds very natural.
There's also, I played it cool.
Which means you tried to act calm even if you felt nervous or embarrassed.
Sometimes people fail horribly at playing it cool.
Most people fail horribly.
Including you in the cafe.
Excuse me? I attempted emotional recovery under difficult conditions.
You pointed at your phone and mentioned imaginary jackets.
I was fighting for survival.
Honestly, the funniest thing about embarrassing moments is how creative humans become while trying to escape them.
You know what's dangerous, though? Technology has created a whole new category of embarrassment.
Oh, absolutely. Phones have ruined lives.
One wrong message, and suddenly your heartbeat reaches Olympic speed.
That reminds me of the worst texting mistake I've ever made.
Wait, is this finally the boss story?
Unfortunately, yes.
I've been waiting for this one.
I still feel stress in my chest when I think about it.
That's how you know the story is powerful.
So basically, this happened a few years ago when I was working in an office. My boss was one of those people who sent emails at strange hours.
Like 11:47 p.m.?
Worse, sometimes 5:30 in the morning.
That should be illegal.
And he always wrote messages that sounded dramatic. Everything felt urgent.
I already feel tired listening to this.
One day, I was having lunch with my coworker, Daniel. We were sitting outside the office building complaining about work like exhausted employees everywhere.
A universal human experience.
My boss had just sent another long message asking for changes to a project that we had already changed 3 times.
Dangerous emotional conditions for texting.
Very dangerous. So I picked up my phone to message Daniel privately,
Oh no.
and I typed, "If he changes this project one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind."
Still recoverable.
Then I added, "I swear this man survives by drinking stress and confusion."
Mike,
I know.
that's not even subtle sarcasm.
It gets worse.
Is there more?
I was feeling emotionally dramatic, so I wrote, "At this point, I'm scared to check my email because another 20-page message will probably appear."
You really committed to the rant.
Completely committed.
Please tell me you didn't send it yet.
I hit send immediately.
And?
And for about 3 beautiful seconds, life was normal.
Then suddenly?
Then suddenly, I looked at the top of the conversation.
No.
I had sent every single message directly to my boss.
No.
My entire body went cold.
That instant panic is terrifying.
My stomach dropped. My hands started shaking. I couldn't breathe properly.
I would have left the country.
I genuinely considered disappearing forever.
What did Daniel do?
He looked at my face and immediately knew something terrible had happened.
Because humans recognize disaster energy instantly.
I handed him my phone without speaking.
That's never a good sign.
He read the messages and whispered, "Oh, wow."
Not wow.
The quiet wow is devastating.
The respectful kind of wow people use during emotional funerals.
That's the exact tone.
So what happened next?
At first, I just stared at the screen hoping reality would somehow change.
Denial phase.
Strong denial phase.
Did your boss see it immediately?
Not immediately, which somehow made everything worse.
Because you spend those minutes suffering in anticipation.
Every second felt longer than normal human time. I kept refreshing the chat like a maniac.
Panic refreshes never help.
Never. Then finally.
Did he read the messages?
Seen.
That tiny word has destroyed millions of people emotionally.
I froze. I didn't know what to do.
Did he reply?
Not for 5 full minutes.
5?
Longest 5 minutes of my professional life.
Your brain probably imagined 50 different outcomes.
I thought I was getting fired. I started mentally preparing speeches.
Humans become philosophers during panic.
I even started planning how to explain unemployment to my parents.
Incredible emotional escalation.
Then finally, a message appeared.
What did it say?
"Could you come to my office for a moment?"
Absolutely horrifying.
My soul left my body.
I would have walked there like a prisoner in a movie.
That's basically what happened. I stood up slowly, took a deep breath, and walked toward his office while imagining my future collapsing.
The hallway probably felt endless.
It did, and the whole time I kept practicing apology sentences in my head.
Like what?
"I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send that. I was frustrated and made a stupid mistake."
Those are very natural apology phrases.
Because panic creates honesty.
True.
When I entered the office, my boss looked at me for a few seconds without speaking.
Silence again. Embarrassment always includes silence.
Then he sighed and said, "You know, the stress part was probably accurate."
Wait, seriously?
I almost collapsed from relief.
That emotional transition from terror to relief is unbelievable.
He still told me the messages were inappropriate, which was fair, but thankfully he didn't fire me.
Honestly, you survived better than most people would.
Barely. Emotionally, I aged 10 years that afternoon.
You know what's interesting, though? Everybody reacts differently after embarrassing moments.
Oh, definitely. Some people become comedians instantly,
Yes, they start making jokes to survive emotionally.
which honestly can be a smart strategy.
Because if you laugh first, sometimes the situation feels less painful.
Like when somebody slips a little while walking and immediately bows dramatically like it was part of a performance.
That kind of confidence is powerful.
Fake confidence, maybe.
Still impressive.
Other people do the complete opposite. They pretend nothing happened.
That reaction fascinates me.
You mean when somebody drops something loudly in public and then keeps walking like reality never occurred?
Yes, meanwhile, everybody nearby heard the sound of destruction.
But internally, that person is probably screaming.
Native speakers often react with phrases like, "Can we pretend that didn't happen?"
Very natural expression.
It's playful, emotional, and a little dramatic.
Which is why people use it so much after awkward moments.
Imagine somebody confidently walks into the wrong meeting room at work.
Then everybody turns and stares silently.
I would immediately say, "Wow, can we pretend that didn't happen?"
Or maybe, "I'm going to leave and restart my entire day."
That's also natural.
Another classic reaction is nervous laughter.
Oh, nervous laughter destroys people.
Because sometimes you're not even happy. Your brain just panics and starts laughing automatically.
Especially during uncomfortable silence.
Or when somebody points out your mistake in front of others.
I had a friend who accidentally wore 2 different shoes to university once.
That's incredible.
She didn't notice until lunchtime.
Please tell me nobody saw that.
See, that's another perfect natural reaction phrase.
People say it constantly after embarrassing situations.
And usually they already know people saw it.
Deep down, yes.
But emotionally, in that moment, they feel permanently destroyed.
Like after my cafe disaster, I remember walking outside thinking, that's it. My relationship with this cafe is over.
The cafe survived, your dignity did not.
Correct.
There's also another expression people use when the embarrassment feels unforgettable.
That's going to haunt me forever.
Such a good phrase.
Because some moments don't disappear quickly. Your brain replays them randomly for years.
Usually at the worst possible times.
Like while trying to fall asleep peacefully.
Suddenly, your brain opens the memory folder labeled emotional suffering. And the crazy thing is, most people around us forget these moments quickly.
But we remember them in painful detail.
Which honestly says a lot about human psychology.
We judge ourselves much harder than other people judge us.
That's true. Most strangers probably move on after 30 seconds.
Meanwhile, we're still emotionally discussing the event 3 years later.
You know what? Let's do some rapid-fire embarrassing situations.
Emotional danger speed round.
Pretty much.
I'm ready.
Situation 1. A waiter brings your food and says, "Enjoy your meal," and you accidentally reply, "You too."
Immediate regret.
Immediate.
I'd probably stare at the table and whisper, "Why am I like this?"
And then spend the next 10 minutes replaying it mentally.
Meanwhile, the waiter has probably heard it 1,000 times.
True, but your brain still acts like you committed an international crime.
That tiny pause after saying, "You too," is always painful.
Especially when the waiter smiles politely out of pity.
Emotional support smile.
Situation 2. You accidentally call your teacher Mom.
Absolute classic.
The classroom becomes silent.
Somebody in the back starts laughing immediately.
Your teacher raises one eyebrow.
I would cover my face instantly.
Same.
Then I'd probably say, "Wow, my brain just betrayed me in public."
That sounds very natural.
Also dramatic enough to feel real.
Situation 3. You confidently walk into a classroom, sit down, open your notebook, and slowly realize you're in the wrong class.
The slow realization makes it worse.
Because at first, you notice tiny details.
Different faces, different teacher, different energy.
Then suddenly, panic arrives all at once.
And now everybody is watching you pack your things.
Quietly, tragically.
I'd stand up and say, "I'm so sorry, this is incredibly embarrassing."
Or maybe, "I'm just going to disappear now."
Strong emotional honesty.
Situation 4. You're talking to someone warmly for 5 minutes and suddenly realize you forgot their name completely.
That fear hits hard because now it's too late to ask.
Yes, the conversation has already become personal.
So now you start avoiding names creatively.
Hey, you.
My friend.
Wonderful human person.
People become poets when they forget names.
Then the conversation reaches the dangerous moment.
Somebody else joins and says, "Oh, how do you two know each other?"
And now you desperately hope they say their own name first.
Survival instincts activate immediately.
Situation 5. Your microphone is accidentally left on during an online meeting,
No, 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 no.
and you don't realize it.
That scenario alone increases my heart rate.
Imagine you're complaining about the meeting while everyone can hear you.
I would never emotionally recover.
Then suddenly somebody says, "Mike, your mic is on."
That sentence has destroyed careers.
What would you say?
Honestly, probably nervous laughter first.
Understandable.
Then maybe, I sincerely apologize to everyone who just experienced that.
Very natural corporate panic language.
Followed by me staring at the wall for an hour afterward.
The funniest thing about embarrassing moments is how universal they are,
Everybody has stories like these.
which honestly makes embarrassment feel a little less lonely.
Even confident people have awkward moments they wish they could erase permanently.
You know, after talking about all these stories, I think embarrassing moments are strangely important.
I agree.
Nobody enjoys them while they're happening, but they teach you something emotionally.
Especially confidence.
Right, because eventually you realize something surprising.
Most embarrassing moments are survivable.
More than survivable, honestly. Sometimes they even become your funniest memories later.
Which is kind of beautiful when you think about it.
Also, embarrassment reminds us that everybody is human.
Even confident people.
Especially confident people. They've just learned how to recover faster.
That's such a good point.
I think language learners need to hear this too. A lot of learners become terrified of making mistakes in English.
Meanwhile, native speakers say awkward things constantly.
Constantly.
We forget words. We say strange things accidentally. We mispronounce stuff. We panic socially.
Fluency is not perfection.
It's communication.
And emotional connection.
Honestly, some of the most memorable conversations happen because of mistakes.
That's true. Sometimes awkward moments actually make people feel closer to each other.
Because vulnerability feels real.
And when you can laugh at yourself a little, conversations become more relaxed.
Which usually improves your speaking naturally.
I've noticed that confident speakers are rarely the people trying to sound perfect all the time.
They're usually the people who recover well after mistakes.
That recovery skill matters so much more.
So if you ever embarrass yourself while speaking English,
Don't panic.
don't disappear emotionally.
Don't move to another country immediately.
Although emotionally you may want to.
Very true.
Just breathe, laugh if you can, and continue the conversation.
Because honestly, people care far less than we imagine.
Most people are too busy worrying about their own embarrassing memories.
Human beings are basically walking collections of awkward moments.
That should be printed on a motivational poster somewhere.
I would buy it.
Same.
Also, before we finish, I need to confess something.
Why do you sound nervous?
During this conversation, I accidentally called you Dad in my head one time.
What?
It happened for half a second and I immediately hated myself.
That information could have stayed private forever.
I believe in honesty.
I'm never emotionally recovering from this.
Please tell me we can pretend that didn't happen.
Absolutely not. That's going to haunt me forever.